How we doing, folks? Welcome back. This is the South 140 Biology at Home edition, and the plan is to have some more of these coming your way on a regular basis. I just want to check in with you, and I think there are going to be certain times where it's going to be a little bit more useful to have some lessons, short lessons, kind of like this, rather than just some Google Classroom kind of information. Anyways. It's been several weeks since we've seen one another last, and I hope you had a good spring break, an unusual one for sure. I've been doing a lot of painting around my house, and I've got a lot more to go. But at any rate, got our little daily agenda list, and so just going right down the list, our new normal, it looks like this is what it's going to be like for the foreseeable future. Who knows when we can return to something that we know as being more normal than this. But for now, this is the way it's going to play out. So we're going to continue to be flexible with one another. I'm going to be flexible with you and be understanding. But at the same time, we talked about expectations before we left one another, and I still have that expectation and that hope that you can take advantage of the things that you see online on Google Classroom and those opportunities that you're gonna have. So I'm counting on you to do what you can, and I know that there are so many extenuating circumstances for a lot of us at this point, but we're gonna get through this together. That's the way it's been. That's the way it's going to continue to be. Marble Monday. Hey, so I just saw an article yesterday or the day before, and I've added it as a link on the feed about how, because there are no normal sports right now for any of us to watch or to go to, that virtual sports, esports, and of all things, marble racing has taken off. So I think we were ahead of the curve in a lot of respects. The site that we would watch the marble races on has jumped in subscriptions like a ton in the last few weeks. So anyways, I've got another one of those races, the first race of the 2018 series. We're going to go back to last year, or 2 years ago rather, and watch that series. So you can count on Marble Mondays to be your new marble race days, okay? So pick your favorite. Maybe I haven't even watched it, so maybe the same marbles are in those races. Maybe you can stick with the same marble, but root for your favorites. Housekeeping-wise, touched a little bit on this to begin with, but again, the idea is that you do what you can to take a look at what I've got for you and respond to the things that that are posted. I'm going to be taking a look at things. I'm going to be responding and giving you some feedback on that kind of stuff. But like I said, this is uncharted territory for all of us, and we're going to go forward as thoughtfully as possible, and just with that understanding. So I'm hoping that you have some patience with me. I'm going to have some patience with you, but at the same time, we're going to have expectations of one another that we get through this together. All right? So the last thing on the list, everything has its place. So this is actually the intro to our new chapter. We wrapped up chapter 15, Evolution, just before spring break. And we wrapped it up, but we haven't left it behind, really, because that idea, evolution, is going to tie into everything that we do moving forward. It's going to kind of weave itself into all of our stuff for the remainder of the school year, whether we are doing this remotely or in person. Evolution is not going away. But we are getting into a new chapter, and that's all about classification and taxonomy and things of that nature. So the first assignment I have for you is we used to do it in class with a whole bunch of different construction paper shapes. That's going to be hard to do in this situation, but I do have a digital version for you to take a look at, and it's really more kind of a an exercise in thinking more than anything else, and I think that's still going to hold up in our latest version of that. So take a look and respond, and that's going to be on the assignment side of things, and respond to that and resubmit, and I'll take a look at your submissions and get back to you. Okay. So, anyways, I just thought I would leave you with a little song about everything that we've, kind of been experiencing. So, see what you think.